Man, what's up, guys? Stroker here for another review. Before we get this show started, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So, without further ado, we're gonna get straight to it. We're gonna do a review on fake PS4 controllers versus real PS4 controllers. I want you guys to know what to look out for so you won't get scammed like I did. All right, so we have two, one red and one glacier white controller. So pretty much what happened was, you know, the PS5 right now is still is hard to find. You know, it's like that diamond in the rough type situation, in the mud, buried under trash, buried under 1,000 miles of dirt. So I got rid of a lot of my old PS4 equipment, and I'm like, you know what, let me go get a new stick since PS5 I'm not able to get my hands on it right quick as of now. So what I did, I went to Walmart, and as you know, Walmart does price matching. They no longer does price matching. It's over with. They don't even do it on their own website. They don't even base it off their own website. I was told when I went there to purchase a PS4 controller, I'm like, hey, you guys got this for a discounted price online. And he's like, oh no, we don't do price matches. I said, no, this is on your website. And he said, no, we don't do price matches on our website either. So it's pretty much you buy it in the store, or you just get offline. So the price is $75 with tax and everything like that. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to actually spend the extra. I think it's like $30 to get it in the store. And I seen online it was $45. So I think the shipping was included. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy it. In the worst case scenario, I'll figure it out from there. If it is a worst case scenario, me not thinking much of it, I placed an order online and I made sure I didn't get it was cheap. It was cheap. Let's be real. It was $45. So, and then I think it was shipping included, if I can remember. And I seen something that was cheaper than that, like $20-$30. I'm like, okay, those obviously are the fake controllers. I don't know why Walmart is allowing people to sell fake products, but it is what it is. That's what's happening. So, me thinking I beat the system, I purchased the one for $45, and lo and behold, as soon as I checked out, it told me how long it would take to be shipped to me. And it said 2 weeks. So from that point on, I'm like, wait a minute, 2 weeks? That doesn't sound right. I'm thinking it's coming from a local warehouse somewhere, and it's going to just be brought to my doorstep. And come to find out, as soon as I let that settle in, as time went by, I started thinking like, you know what, this is going to be a bogus controller, because it shouldn't take 2 weeks for this thing to arrive when they have so many warehouses, locally. And it didn't make sense to me. And a key note is something is going to take 2 weeks for you to order, and it's supposed to be legit. And this is a common item, most likely it's going to be bogus. But anyway, so the deal's already been done. The order's already been placed, so 2 weeks went by and I got it in the mail, and I already knew, because I had this feeling like this is going to be a bogus controller. So I'm going to let you guys guess which one is real compared to which one is a knockoff brand. So the packaging is different, as you can tell, but anyway. I received the white one in the mail. So this is the one I ordered. This is the knockoff controller. Received it in the mail 2 weeks later. I looked at the address, came from California, which is like, that's weird. Like, it's so many Walmarts in the area. I was assuming they would just get one from a location and just ship it out to my address, but it didn't work that way. So this is a bogus controller. This is what I received in the mail. And automatically, once I looked at the package, I'm like, I don't know. Granted, I never really bought any new controllers. I normally buy them off of line, Facebook, or something like that, off of eBay. And they're pretty much used for the most part. How long has PS4 been out? For years. So I've always been selling them, swapping them out, fixing them up, getting rid of them. As the years went on. So I'm not a professional as far as how to eyeball it right away, but I had a sense that knowing that this was bogus because of the 2 week shipping, and then because of the package, it didn't seem right. The things to really look out for in the packaging is, of course, this is the authentic one. This is the real one. This is the OG. And this is the newer model. Keep in mind they have several, I think it's like only 2 models, but this is the newer model. I'll get into that later and let you know in detail of, how I know it's the real, or how I know it's a newer model compared to an older model. Now, I get this package in the mail. I'm like, okay, it doesn't seem right. It just didn't seem right to me. So upon opening the package, I grabbed the controller. I'm like, wait a minute, this thing is extremely light compared to what I'm used to dealing with. And I had plenty of controllers throughout the years, and The original PS4 controller, it has some weight to it because it has the little dual magnets for the vibration effect, and it's just more sturdier. And this one out the box, it was really light. It's like, wait a minute, I already knew it was bogus. Because like I said, the 2 weeks, and then the controller being fairly cheap, so they gave it away. I'm like, okay, this is bogus. So I got out the box, took it out, and all of a sudden it's like, this is super light. And then the key giveaway to know if it's a bogus controller or not, if it comes with a USB cord, it's not USB cord, so it's gonna do this. Packaged like that, nothing crazy. But as soon as I took it out the packaging, the plastic packaging, this fell out. Now, it's a dead giveaway once you get this. And this is a USB connector to charge it up. Once you get this, it's automatically a bogus, because PS4, official PS4 products, as far as controllers, they don't ship you a USB cable. So if you get this in the mail, or if you get this offline or whatever, or you buy it from someone and they say, it's a real, first ask them if it's real or not. And it comes with this, just ask them, hey, by any chance, the real ones come with a USB cable. It comes with a USB cable, right? They're whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, it does. They're, not professionals at this. They'll say, yeah, it does, and automatically it's a fake, because PS4 controllers never come with a USB cable, no matter how much you spend on it, or if you get a customized one or anything like that. Official PS4 controllers doesn't ever come, never ever come with this USB cable. So the charger remote, if it does, it's automatically bogus, no matter how convincing the seller may be. Now, upon that, other than that, besides the controller being significantly lighter, it's the same pretty much. I mean, I can give you a quick little review. It's nothing out of the ordinary as far as looking at the controller. As you can tell, the PS4 logo button at the bottom has a little doggles for your headphone jack. Everything is in place. They even have a little sticker over the black pad. It still lights up the blue bar. It has a blue bar right here at the bottom. The little USB connector right here at the bottom. The buttons, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's pretty much all the same. So it's easy to be fooled if you don't know what to really look for. Besides the price, if the price is extremely cheap, it's automatically it's a knockoff automatically. Like the price I paid for it, then it was like free shipping. It was obviously bogus. I just gave it a shot and figured that, hey, this is $15 more than the obviously knockoff ones, but it's a knockoff also. So, I mean, it comes just like a regular controller, but I don't think you really tell if it's a knockoff or not. It's the weight. Now, if you've been playing PS4 for quite a while, you will know the difference. Once you pick it up, once you grab it, it's like, well, it's a little light, so it's automatically a knockoff. Other thing you can look too is the barcode here at the bottom. Now, I know there's a lot of letters, but you can actually key it in, and you can the PlayStation Network, or just go to PlayStation.com, the website, and you can register the remote, and you can key in these numbers at the bottom, and it'll let you know if it's original or not. If it doesn't register, if it doesn't pop up and show that this is a PS4 controller, then it's fake. And on top of that, if it doesn't show the actual color, because if it does pop up, it says, oh, it's a black controller, but I got a white one in my hand, it's a knockoff. So, but for the most part, when you key in the numbers, it won't even pop up, it won't even register, or it'll take a long time. It'll just keep loading to register or whatever, to make sure, to find out if it's real or not. So if it takes a long time, it doesn't pop up right away, it's a knockoff. And if it's something, by any chance, something that do pop up on the website, and it's gonna be a different color, that's a fact. It's gonna be like an orange controller, and it's like, oh, I got a white one. Or it's gonna be a black controller, and you got a blue one. It's automatically a knockoff. So for the ones who, because for the most part, someone who's trying to just really get over on you, they won't sell it in the box, because they'll figure that some people can tell by the box if it's a knockoff or not. So they'll take it out the box and hey, it's gently used, and then they'll sell it for like $35, $40 or whatever like that. Just say, just to get it out of their hands, and it's a pretty much a new controller, so it's a steal. No, he's stealing from you. So I mean, he's getting over on you. So don't take that. If it's out of a box and it's literally no one ever used it, especially if it has this, if it's a sticker on it, the guy's been slacking, or the lady's been slacking trying to sell you a knockoff, and they haven't removed the film on top of it, that's automatically a knockoff too. If they're like, hey, it's a gently used controller for like $30, $40, it's a knockoff, because for the most part, anyone who buys these remotes, they're gonna use them. So not saying that every controller is gonna have like scratches, dings, chips, scratched paint off of it, off the buttons or anything like that. That's not gonna always be the case, but for the most part, it does have to have some kind of wear as far as these little L3 and LRs, you know, like something like that. So I mean, for the most part, if you take care of, like me, if you take care of your stuff, then it's gonna be in pretty pristine condition. But for the most part, if you see a whole lot of these online, like PS4 controllers online, which there are online right now, especially on eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, like everybody's selling these controllers for like $30, so it's automatically a knockoff now. Is it worth getting? For the most part, it's a hit and miss. Me personally, I'm not gonna do it. It's like, it's not worth it, because when I got this in the mail, I automatically knew it was a knockoff. Like, all right, it's a knockoff. It's a knockoff. Sadly to say, I tried to hook it up to my PS4 and it didn't connect. It doesn't even charge. I'm like, okay, the battery's obviously dead, but typically you'll have some kind of battery life in it. So I'm like, whatever, you know, it just needs to be charged. I charged it up for 45 minutes, tried to turn it back on, it beeped once and then went off completely. It never connected to the PS4 console. I used the cable to connect it to the PS4 console to, you know, to connect it to the system. Never worked. So it's complete knockoff. It doesn't even work. So I'm actually gonna throw this on eBay for like, I think $30 for repairs only, then get rid of it, take a loss or whatever. So recoup some of my money, but for the most part, it's not worth it. You can take that gamble if you really want to, but for the most part, just get the real deal. There's people that's actually selling real, legitimate controllers. The only downside today, you just gotta really just take a look at it and make sure it's functioning correctly, because some of it has slight flaws to it for the most part, and some of them is really old. And you don't want to get a really old one because the battery life doesn't last at all. It just sucks because, you know, it's being used years and years, for years, and the batteries are not gonna hold the same. So it's not even worth you getting a knockoff or a old controller. If you're gonna get a newer controllers, these it's built the same. Like these right here, if you see right here how it's just like one color, it's pretty solid. Got a little L, R2, R1 going on right there. It's built the same. So these are the new ones. The new ones have the matte finish, and it's like a rough little texture to it. So it has that. These are new controllers. So the new controllers are going to be built like this. They don't have the matte textured buttons. So that's how it looks right there. So sad to say, mine doesn't work and it sucks. So you can't take it back because 2 weeks you only have, you know, for something. I'm not going to deal with these scumbags. I'm just going to just get rid of it. You know, sell it for like $10 cheaper or whatever. Just get rid of it. So it's not a problem for me. But that's how you know it's fake. If it comes with this USB cable, it's automatically a knockoff. You can clearly just go on PlayStation.com and key in these numbers at the very bottom underneath the barcode. And it's not going to pop up because it's a knockoff. It's not going to be in the system because it's fake. So if it doesn't show up in the system, it's fake. If it comes with a USB cable, you know, if they try to sell it to you for brand new in the box, it's automatically a knockoff because these never come with a cable. So easy way to find out if you're online, and you know, you can speak to the seller, say, hey, this comes with a USB cable, and you know, just try to play it up like, hey, because all of them do, you know, whatever. You know, it's asking if you say yeah, whatever, it's fake. Obviously, he can lie, whatever. So if that's the case, just make sure, hey man, is it real or not? Because if it's not, you can always send it back, the item is not described, and get your money back and go from there. But as far as in-person meetups, you know, just look at it, and you can feel it. You can really just pick it up. Like one side feel like it's missing one of the little magnets for the vibration effect. So it's really like, I feel like it's uneven. Like one side is heavier than the other, but it's just extremely light. So you know by just picking it up, you know it's a knockoff. It's extremely light. So based off the barcode, you can Google it up online, and then, you know, besides the actual the weight difference is a huge difference. You're gonna notice it's not slightly. It's a huge difference. You'll definitely notice it. And on top of that, if it has a plastic film on it, it's fake. Cause the real ones don't have plastic film on it. So that's how you know it's a knockoff. Everything else seems to be correct. I mean, the feel for it is okay besides the weight, but everything else looks pretty decent. And also at the very bottom, they have a lot of flaws. I mean, I'm not saying the original ones don't have flaws, but it's like, that's like slight flaws at the very bottom right here where it meets the gray from the white. And just little stuff like that throws it off. But the quickest way to find out is look at the barcode at the very bottom, Google that, and then the weight. And then of course, if it comes with the cable, you know, it's a knockoff. So, and then on top of that, let's get to the packaging. The packaging, if you know, you get the real one from the fake one, you just know off back this is a knockoff. So this is a fake one right here. You see how it has PlayStation right here at the top, Sony on the other side. But look at the box. Yeah, the box is just a light blue. It looks okay. You know, it looks like okay. It looks like something normal. Also, take a look at the back. All right, look at the back. So it's nothing that really stands out. It has a logo around the box on both ends. You know, nothing that's just really this crazy or whatever. You know, this is like, oh, I know it's a fake automatically. And this is the real one. Check out the packaging. It's dark blue. PlayStation on one side, Sony on the other. It has a PS logo, but look where the logo's at. It's in the middle. The fake one is on the side. See that? It's on the side. The real one, the PS logo, is in the middle. In the middle. Look at the back. Boom. There you go right there. Enough said. There you go. That's the original. You see how the real one, it doesn't have a colored controller, it's just plain white and gray controller with the the information about the controller on the back. And look at the fake one, black. And that's how you know it's fake too. Look at the controller. Notice what color is the controller? Black, white, knockoff. That simple. Black. But I got a white controller. So common sense tell you like, okay, if you're doing all that, the white controller is gonna be a white controller on the back of the box. Now a black controller with a white, boom, there goes the knockoff right there. So, and hence, the real one doesn't have a color because they're not gonna waste ink coloring each controller they get. They make like thousands of controllers, so it's just saving them a little money. But at the same time, it's like it's legit because the real box is gonna come in a white and gray controller in the back of the box. The PS4 logo, the PS logo is gonna be in the middle on both sides. In the middle on both sides. The box is gonna be a dark blue. And look at the bottom. Dual controller 4. See the little symbols right there, the X's, O's, the squares. But look at the fake. The fake has it everywhere, top and bottom. Top, and you see what it says Dual Shock 4? It's on the side. The real one, Dual Shock 4, it's in the middle. And also look at besides these wireless controller, fake. Wireless controller is under Dual Shock 4 for PS4. So look at the labeling. Look at the labeling, man. It's there. And look at this for PS4 on the corner. And another dead giveaway besides the box. If you want to go further into it, look at the bottom. You see the bottom? It has little barcode numbers. Now, granted, the real one has 10 digits, not including the ones on the side. So it's 12 in total. But in the middle, under the barcode, it has 10 digits. The real one has 10 digits also. But look, check out the fake one. You see at the very bottom under the barcode, what does it say? Made in China. And that's it, right? Fake one. The real one, check that out. Made in China. It has the address where it's coming from. Boom, right there. See that at the very bottom? You can see it says California, whatever. It has the address where it's coming from. The fake one doesn't. It just says made in China. That's it. They don't even have an address on it. So there you go, boom. That's another dead key giveaway. Like, again, there's a lot of people selling these knockoff controllers on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, and Amazon. And on top of that, the price is hella cheap. So if it's not $65 automatically, and not including the shipping, you gotta pay the shipping and handling. If it's not $65 automatically, it's automatically a knockoff. Now, I'm not saying it's real because it says $65, but if it doesn't say $65 on the price tag, the minimum, it's automatically a knockoff. And then you go through the pictures, you look at the box. The box is not dark blue with these markings on it. PlayStation, Sony on one side, DualShock 4, wireless controller for PS4 at the bottom. It has dark blue, it has the symbols at the bottom, not top and bottom, at the bottom alone. This is simple, squares, X, circles, it has that, the PS logo on both sides in the middle of the box. And then the back, the controller is white and gray. It's not gonna be green, it's not gonna be blue, it's not gonna be purple, it's not gonna be black, it's gonna be no color, it's gonna be simple white and gray. White and gray, that's it. At the bottom you're gonna have 10 digits, and then also at the very bottom it's gonna have made in China with the address it's coming from, California, blah, 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 blah. Boom, there you go. That simple. So that's how you can detect, if it's a fake controller from a real controller. Again, it's gonna go with the price, and some people was like, well, they want the knockoff because it's cheaper. You can do that, but like what I did, I bought a knockoff, not knowing, but after doing research, I found out how to do, how to figure out if it's fake or not. But me paying a significantly cheaper price cost me, dearly. I mean, it didn't cost me a lot of money. It's about $45. I'm not crying over that. I get rid of it. I can sell it for $30 right now and, get some of my money back. But it's not worth it. Now, there's a lot of reviews online saying, hey, mine doesn't work, mine works, mine acts funny. It's not worth it at the end of the day, man. Just save up a couple more chips or whatever, a couple more coins, and let's get the legit one, man. You can easily walk to the store. They're not so common, but you can find one. Like, it's always when you're not looking for something, that's when you find it. I went to Walmart, doing a little shopping and stuff, and so I went to the game section. I'm like, let's see what kind of games they have. And so, behold, it was the last one there. So it happens a lot. It's just a lot of people are getting them because PS5 is so hard to get still, so they're falling back on the PS4. So everyone's grabbing these controllers up. At the end of the day, it's really worth it because they last for years. They're very durable, and it's best just to get a new one. And then the older ones, which you want to stay away from because the battery life is pretty much deplenished. You see these triggers, these buttons right here? It's gonna be a gloss black. You don't want that. That's how you know it's old. If it's a gloss black, it's old controller. Granted, the bag will be worn out too for the most part. But if the buttons, the L2, L1, R2, R1 buttons are gloss black, it's automatically an old controller. So you don't want that. You want to stay away from it. And also the controller itself, the face of it, the body of it is going to be a gloss finish. So you don't want that. That's an old one. So if you have a PS4 and it's 2022, make sure you get a new controller that doesn't have a gloss body. You want to make sure it's a matte body. Make sure the buttons also are matte. Black and not glossy, because if it's glossy anywhere on the controller, it's automatically an old edition. It's not gonna be worth it. Now, if you get a controller for like $10, I wouldn't even do it because for the most part it doesn't even work if it's that cheap. But they do have some kind of value, but for the most part, don't spend so much on it. Me personally, I'll probably spend like $25. If it's an old one and if it's in good condition, I'll spend like $25 on it, because if it's just the battery's not gonna be there. And if you want to swap the battery out, which I tried before and I ended up messing up the whole controller. But at the end of the day, it was an old controller, so whatever, it was only a certain amount of time. But yeah, so make sure the buttons are matte black. The body is a matte finish also. It's not glossy. Like, see how this doesn't shine at all? It doesn't shine at all. So make sure it has that. And that's how you know it's a new controller. So make sure you get a new controller. If you're going to use a controller, make sure it has those features and make sure it's up to date. And also, if you want to know if it's knockoff or not, make sure you look at the barcode at the very bottom. Go on Sony, PlayStation.com, and then it'll verify if it's legit or not. Also, the real ones does not come with this plastic film on top of the black bar, a black pad. It's automatically knockoff. It doesn't come with the charging cable, and also the box. Look at the box. It doesn't come light blue with all the, the symbols on all over the front of the box. And it has an address at the very bottom of the box under the barcode. It doesn't have that. It's a knockoff. So keep that in mind, folks. It looks somewhat, believable, but for me using these for years, I can tell automatically that, just by looking at the box, it was bogus. So once I opened it and saw the box, on top of the price, on top of it taking 2 weeks for it to, be delivered to my home, I knew it was a knockoff. So those are the key things you need to look out for, guys. You can get the knockoff all you want because it's your money. All I'm doing is giving you my honest opinion and giving you information so you won't waste your time and your money and your energy. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching this video. I will leave there's no link because these things are hard to find. So yeah, but I'll leave this. I'm not even gonna do. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put a link in my description for this. It doesn't even work. Even though it's for parts, I don't want none of you guys to get it. So you're better than that. I want you guys to have some quality stuff. So I will throw it on the eBay account, but I won't leave the link on here because I don't want you guys to get any garbage. So I don't want to sell any garbage to anyone. So it's going to be strictly for professionals who repair things and stuff like that. So it'll be at a great price for them. That way they can fix it and they can make a couple extra dollars off of it. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys. I got another review video coming up real soon, so stay tuned. Please leave a comment. If you like the video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Oh, and please follow my Please follow my podcast, the Struggle Podcast. I have a link in that description down below. And until then, stay safe. God bless. Until next time, Struggle. I'm out.